Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 Fall CIAC Championships for Smash. I am Julius.
I'm John.
And welcome. Honestly, this is going to be a very fun matchup. You have the top two seeds going into this, and Gold Hornets, they're a really, really good team. They have some really good players. Same for Hall, honestly, the way they came up here, beating out like the 3 seed. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, I would say we have some good matches coming up. We have some very interesting rosters of a lot of DLC characters in the rosters of each team. We have, especially with the Gold Hornets with their roster. And I think that we have some matchups here that are going to be on the end of, the Gold Hornets are able to take anything, but it's going to be very important for Hall to have made a really good decision on their lineup here.
Yeah, good decisions they really, really need, especially with that Steve on the Gold Hornets, Hurston. They've been a force this season.
Yeah, I heard that they're only a freshman too, and they're probably their best player at the moment.
Yeah,
and I was talking with their coach, and apparently this guy's really into just the general scene of things. He'll compete in coin box tournaments every other Wednesday. He'll be learning all the tech, and probably knows as much tech as some top level Steves out there. So it's gonna be very interesting to see him play.
Yep, and another name I'm looking at least for Hall, is their Cloud Morday. Oh, they're looking really, really good.
Yeah, I think we actually are starting to see some picks here from each school. So it looks like we have the Bayonetta from Hall going in right now. Still no word on what's going on for the Gold Hornets of Eastern Hartford High School. I can't really tell by the... I don't think they're wearing jerseys. I think they're just they're all... I think I saw them earlier. They're all wearing they're all dressed up nicely.
Yes, they are. They're dressed up nicely indeed. What do you think are Bayonetta's best stages?
I would go with any stage that is a low ceiling. So I would take Smashville as a really good option for them. I'd also take any triplats like Battlefield. I'm not too familiar with the particular stage list that they're using, but I think any stage that where Bayonetta can get up top and start trying to do their combos. I think that'll be the best stage for them to go. Yeah. So I think they should go to Gower Plains.
Honestly, I think so too. That would be awesome.
Or Kirby's Dreamland.
Ooh, that too. Or they could always, jump into an old stage choice Temple.
Temple and go to Temple.
Honestly, Bayonetta, they could just send in their Joker, honestly. It could just be a nice...
I don't know. I believe it's supposed to be double blind, so I'm kind of curious as to why they don't have anybody listed yet as their first player. So, yeah, I think they both got up. They're not in their seats anymore.
Yeah,
so.
we call this the calm before the storm, when everything looks like it's about to start, it's just let's take a break for 1 minute, let's talk everything through, and then it's just mayhem, because that's Smash. Things go wild.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you would know, because it would be... I know for our competitions, we are waking up at 9 in the morning to play in the finals of the championships of our conference, and it goes from, hey, we're barely awake right now, to, oh, this is the most important match of our life.
Yeah, most important matches of our lives, and for these guys, for these young athletes, honestly, this is some of the most important games they'll be playing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, being able to say that you've won a championship, even a state championship like this one, is kind of huge. And honestly, as we start to see more esports recruiting going on, it's going to start kind of mattering how many championships you've won. I know when you and I were first getting to college, they didn't care.
They didn't have anything like this, and it looks like they are sending in, their Ricardo, their Joker, Joker / Min Min.
I know from what I heard, actually. this Joker player, Ricardo, lost to Nick earlier in the season, and it was a very close game. But they ended up not actually. It ended up that Ricardo lost, and I know I was talking to them beforehand, and Ricardo really wanted to play the pit player and get that revenge. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. They've got their characters locked in now at the Joker and Bayonetta. What do you think about the matchup? I'm not really sure.
Honestly, this matchup is very dependent on how often Joker gets Arsene, because Bayonetta, I mean, we all know what she can do. She's a really good character. In the right hands especially, she can get some very, very nasty 0-to-deaths. But Joker with that Arsene, it's just a game changer, honestly. DLC is just awesome in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, both of these characters are really combo heavy, and they at some point in any Smash game, both of them were top tiers in their games. But we're gonna start out with Small Battlefield here. Very interesting choice. I'm always interested to see what the stage lists and other competitions are, and anyone that has Small Battlefield as a starter is a little bit weird to me. I'm very opinionated on this stuff. But it looks like we have Hall on the left and the Hornets on the right.
Yeah, and honestly, Small Battlefield.
All right, game one, let's go.
Yeah, this is first game. It's gonna be awesome. Both teams wearing red.
I don't know if they were gonna coordinate their costumes at all, but
honestly, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to me. They're starting off just feeling each other out. Just trying to figure out what their opponent does.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to see that gun action from Joker here, and he was just like trying to use that neutral B to get some early movement and make that space. But right now we're just trying to see this Bayo really knowing their combo routes here.
Yeah, they're really good with the little side B to up B action. With that up tilt, back there, ooh, it's lovely if they get it. Mm-hmm. But Joker, Arsene, this is gonna be awesome. It's always a game changer, just having that kill power, having that damage potential,
Yeah, something I'm noticing early on here with the stage pick is the Joker's really struggling to get off that A-Hop. Because that platform's getting in the way here. Oh, he's gonna miss the confirm with the down smash. Mm-hmm. I think the animation there was a little bit weird and wonky, but
just a little bit too late. And honestly, they're paying for they're at kill percent. Bayonetta can just come out with back air and quick kill.
I love that fake that grab there from the Joker. He faked him out initially, and then it's like, hey, I'm gonna do something else, and then like, nope, I'm coming in to grab you.
Joker coming out with a attempted edge guard on with the gun, not working out, but
they're playing a little bit like they're not. They're nervous right now. They are just throwing things out here until it works.
They're just saying what's working. You know what worked? That Joker F smash, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, that's huge.
Nah.
Yeah,
that was almost huge, but Bayonetta is just really good at coming back to stage. Honestly, like a mini Sora, but
Yeah, it's like it's really. I think any other character in the game might have lost their stock there, but this Joker getting Arsene twice in the same stock is huge. And
yes,
he is taking huge advantage of that here.
With Max Rage as well, honestly, we're gonna see some. Oh, they messed up the up air kill, but you know what? It's fine because they're still alive, and that's the most.
Yeah, 174 on Joker. You're like, that's insane. Like, if this were a crew battle, like a crew battle format, this Joker would be like a legend for staying alive this long.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like a light gust of wind would kill, but it's just not happening.
Oh, he's gonna mess up the gun on the side there. Grappling recoveries are really easy to use, but once you get to a certain range, you can't make it.
Yeah, especially at 180, and still on basically a fresh stock advantage. I mean, let's see what the Bayonetta can do. Let's see what Daniel can do. Will he be able to clutch this up?
Yep. Ooh, nice catch there. Ooh, drops it.
Drops the net, and now it is Arsene time.
Yeah, Arsene immediate dash attack. Once you get that Arsene, you just gotta do something stupid because there's no repercussions for you doing anything.
Yeah, it is just free. It's free real estate, as we say.
Yeah,
they're just just setting up neutral. Not much good, not much happening until Whoop, Bayonetta up throw, forward throw.
Yeah,
Trying to get that Arsene out.
Yeah, the Arsene's out now. Something that I always try to do when I'm playing against Jokers. I'm trying to make sure that hey, what timing am I gonna get that Arsene out? It's up to me more than anything. So.
But those dashes, that little jab, that's killing.
Yeah, that jab does kill. I mean, interesting.
Something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, nice little 34%. Arsene meter almost halfway. Let's see what he does. Okay. Nice shield pressure from there with the gunplay. The Joker F smash is just that's gonna do it for game 1 between these two. That was a very, very hard fought set, honestly. Hard fought game.
Yeah, that was a hard fought. Both of these guys, I just feel at the end they both have these really in a game with fun, happy characters that are all from Nintendo games, and it's there's nothing wrong with this game. Yeah, you got 2 of the characters in the games that both have firearms.
Yeah, and honestly,
and both of them they're really good tools for trying to interrupt you. They're not really necessarily hey, this is gonna do a lot of damage, but it's they're interruption tools, and that's what that Bayonetta was trying to do. It was trying to make sure that hey, this shield's getting really low here, and if I get one of these stray hits to poke them outside of their shield, then I'm gonna be able to basically get in for another situation where I might get a hit. But unfortunately, what that did end up doing was the Joker was still able to get off an F smash in the middle of it.
Yep, that's when I hold it for too long. It's just you got the gun, but Joker's gun just a little bit stronger. That F smash, it will kill. Bayonetta's not the heaviest character.
Yeah, looking at some custom stages right now though. That's
Evergrande City, my personal favorite, honestly.
Yeah. All right, they're locking in same characters as before.
Where will they go? I mean, small battlefield. I mean, it does go to Joker's advantage.
Yeah,
obviously, but if they don't have DSR, maybe they could go to I don't know, Town and City.
I don't know.
No, with the short little horizontal blast zones. Yeah, the vertical blast zone's a little bit high, but Joker, there's one thing he's good at is getting those kills with Arsene.
Yeah, I think. Going into this next game, I think the main adjustment that the Bayonetta is going to make is just as I was talking about with Arsene management, because Bayonetta is able to get some damage on really fast, and unless we're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. But yeah, getting that damage on really fast is going to cause that Arsene to come out earlier. So maybe trying to wait, saying hey, the meter's almost here, I'm going to stop for a second and try to activate it in a more opportune time. And then hopefully I have enough advantage to be able to say, hey, I'm going to press you, and I'm going to start hitting you some more. And when you start hitting Joker more when they have Arsene, their Arsene meter goes down a lot faster. So
better than just sitting around and praying for that Arsene to just go down naturally.
Yeah, good catch from the Bayonetta there, catching Joker when they were just doing their gun dance there.
Yeah, the gun dance. I mean, honestly, on PS2, slightly larger version of Small Battlefield. It's pretty good for both of these characters. Not gonna lie. Yeah, really good for the reason.
Yeah, and you saw there for a second there that Bayonetta catching the Joker's jump. That's something I gotta say about this Bayonetta. Daniel's really good about catching this Joker for their jumping habit, and they're able to get these really nice combos off pretty much any position that they jump in. So hopefully we can see more of that from this game here.
And that's not to shade Ricardo, who did get some nice chip damage off of him, but now having full-on Arsene with the dash attack almost killing Ricardo.
Yep. Oh, he tries.
He wanted that, but messes up the recovery.
You have to snap the ledge, because if you don't snap the ledge, you don't get your invincibility.
And you just sit on that for a while, and Daniel with the F smash to kill. But this game is even. This game is even. Ricardo with the up smash kill without Arsene, honestly.
Oh, up to the top.
Up to the top. Ooh, nice 41%.
41%. That's exactly what Daniel needs. Just catch these jumps and take him to the top.
Literally, that's all you have to do as Bayonetta, and you will farm.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. We almost had a situation where Joker was going to get another similar combo there, but next hit from Bayonetta is going to cause that Arsene to come off.
Or doesn't need a hit for it to just spawn naturally.
Yeah, but good call with that up tilt, and you see, this is what we need. these platforms, I think the Bayo needs to work on just working around them. If you can just adjust a little bit better to get it over the jab, almost doing it.
Yeah, jab 3 is really good with the multi-hit, and Arsene, we love the tether recovery on PS2, honestly. Without that, if he had normal Arsene, not sure if he makes it.
Yep. Oh, nice use of the guns there at the ledge.
Get a little bit of chip damage, get a little bit of force the bayonets to mess up a little bit. They didn't, but yeah, forward throw there. Ooh, let's see what happens.
This Joker is really doing a great job of like catching where this bayonet is landing and being right there for a grab. It's just like there's no escaping. Just like, hey, I'm gonna come in and get a grab right there. He does a rare miss there though.
Yeah, Daniel's really trying to go for those up tilt back airs, and you know what? Did it hit?
Oh no!
Did he get the kill anyway? Yes.
Okay, sure.
I mean, this is Smash Bros. Do things happen always the way we intended? No. What's happening right now? Ooh, Rage Bayonetta is deadly.
Yeah, immediate Arsene though, but this is not a position that good high recovery to be able to avoid the Bayo.
She wants the scoop. Daniel wants the scoop, but Ricardo wants that shield pressure on the up airs.
Yeah, I kind of see some fishing here from Ricardo. I think maybe he needs to cash in his gift card at the Bass Pro Shop, but
honestly, what path do you see for Ricardo to try and maybe come back and win it? Unless
not that way.
That way did not happen.
He needs to be calm off the stage and not press buttons in those bad situations. Because when you're in disadvantage, you only have X number of tools. Like you got maybe if you're in Arsene, you have your invisible up B. Maybe if you are higher up, you have a little bit of an opportunity to use those guns to pivot yourself forward, and also have a little bit of an offensive barrier to being edge guarded. But what we're seeing from here is he's using these strategies to get closer to the stage, but he's not actually canceling them in time, and he's missing his opportunities to use his actual recoveries.
And Daniel's taking full advantage of these cancels for just honestly. Just the edge guard and kill, and now we have a 1-1 for round 1. Next win will earn a point for whichever school takes it. Will it be East Hartford or will it be Hall taking the first set?
The first game there was actually really close, and we honestly probably could have gone either way, but that was a really dominant second game for Daniel there. I would like to preface that by saying though that I think Ricardo is kind of getting a little bit nervous out there, and he needs to he needs to lock in and make sure that hey, this is the championship here. I gotta lock in, and I can't let my guys down right now.
Yeah, I think it's very important. This is a high stakes match. Yes, it's the first set of this championship, but the pressure's all the same. It's a game 3. Characters both locked in. They're staying Joker. They're staying Bayonetta. Do we see another Pokemon Stadium 2? Do we see a switch back to small battlefield? What do you think?
I would hope for. So we're gonna have. So Ricardo is going to have the counter pick advantage here. If I'm him, I'm going to probably not go to PS2 or small battlefield. I think my choice here would be Town and City, because while the Bayo player does have a lot of ability to get them off sides and try to get some early kills that way with running off the stage doing a nair, the same goes for the Joker. He's going to be able to get those early Arsene kills off the side, and you're also much safer from these really technical Bayo combos that are going up the top.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be. I think that's an area where he's getting even if he's not losing any stocks from it, I think he's gonna want to. He's still taking 30-40% in those combos at the top. So it gets a little scary,
Yeah, and one little combo I want to see from Ricardo that kills very, very nicely off the side drag down, up air to down smash. We
Oh,
need to see a
that's-
little bit more of that, honestly.
Hey, let's get. Maybe we can call up Alan and see if we can get some like last minute coaching.
Maybe. But you know, this set has been really explosive in my opinion. This has just been an amazing start to this championship.
Oh yeah, this is how you want to start. Like you like you might have in the back of your head, you might have your own like desires for who you want to win. Town and that's exactly what I was talking
We
about.
were talking about it, Town and City. It's coming.
Yeah, exactly. Good choice from Ricardo here. You know.
Honestly, this was a really good counter pick for them, and this is going to be a very, very good match.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is going to take more advantage of those short horizontal blast zones? In my opinion, I would like it to be Ricardo with the Joker. However, Bayonetta can do it as well. I mean, that jab 3, it can hit him.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like that's actually a good point there. Like that, like getting that, like that's something that Daniel's been going for. These jab kills that really have your sense, and he's gonna catch. You know, this is what we're talking about. Though you got a lot more space up top.
And a lot more space for Bayonetta to work with. But will it kill most of the time? No. Did he get 50% off the couple exchanges? Yes.
Well, it also means that our set's coming out soon, and hopefully we can. They'll be able to convert off of it.
Forcing the Bayonetta, honestly, forcing Daniel off basically to the ledge and, you know, just resetting neutral with the gun, just getting chip damage there. We love that. But, you know, Arsene is now out. He has come to play.
There we go with the A-High. You know, this much more open stage design is going to give Ricardo the opportunity to put these out more. Not being able to doing a jump into doing the A-High, getting a lot more distance on it, and not getting blocked by any of the platforms here. You know, it might be really huge.
Yep, because
no! You see, a lot of people don't know this, but Joker's guns are actually a physical move. Like, they are not a projectile, so any counters are still gonna hit, and they're still gonna work just fine.
And it's just a matter of whether or not Daniel can get those conversions off of that. But that forward throw, pushing Ricardo into a disadvantage. Getting the kill, no. But that back air, almost doing it for Ricardo.
Yeah, you know, like very, very smart recovery though with the side beat or the neutral beat there, getting just behind Bayonetta and then doing the air dodge to get back in. Really smart.
The gun may not always kill, but what it can do is give Ricardo a new lease on life and give a little bit of chip damage in the process.
Yeah, maybe if he holds on to the stock a little longer, he might be able to get another Arsene in the same stock.
Yeah, he is about. It's like he's almost there,
and that forward throw is gonna do it for him.
But, oh, nice tech, honestly, from Daniel. That was very clutch right there.
Yeah, they're both playing very, very careful. But that nice catch with the forward air.
Yeah,
gonna
Ricardo
do it
with the excellent tracking, and you know, having Daniel just sit there in between stocks to just burn a little bit more Arsene meter. You know, that up throw, you know, it won't, that up throw, that up tilt, that's not really going to do much at this high percent. Max rage now on Ricardo. No Arsene though. Will he get a third one?
I don't know. You know, this is a very volatile stage, and you know that's what we're talking about. That forward throw is probably going to be the end of it here.
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
It's going to be the end of it. But you know, 50% of extra credit.
That's 50% is really good in this situation here. And ooh, not much there. Getting a little bit more chip down with the down gun, with the down throw, with the forward air. Yeah, 78 already. Ooh.
Yeah, you see him that he's locked in with these combos. He knows that he's just doing what he knows now, and he's gonna get that Arsene soon, but off of that combo, and like maybe he's probably gonna be able to close out the second stock here.
Maybe, unless Daniel coming back and forcing the Arsene to come out just a little bit early. But you know what it is about Arsene. Unless, messing up the combo just a little bit.
You know, if there was any that was going to kill today, it was going to be that one, but the up air is going to do it.
The up air is going to do it and push Arsene push Ricardo into a very, very advantageous position. Just gunning from above, honestly. He's doing such a good job at calling out Daniel with his mistakes.
Yeah, exactly, you know. And he said, oh,
will this be a recovery? Yes, it will. Joker's recovery, it's not that bad, although it is a tether. Is it easy to recover sometimes? Yes, but all it takes is, you know, just maybe 1 or 2 hits. But, you know, gun helps him recover, and you know what he also does? He's also just throwing them out, just throwing out that gun. It is working. It is doing shield damage. He's throwing out ether, that forward air, forcing forcing Daniel into a very, very rough position. But which time? Ooh.
Oh my, that was a very good call. You know, like, again, that gun is going to cause which time to activate and slow down Ricardo. And Daniel almost came in for the forward smash.
If he ran up just a little bit farther, maybe it would have connected. But does he come back here? Yes, he does, because Bayonetta is just really good at coming back from the bottom of the stage. Why? I don't know.
Well, if you can do the right jump combination and get it back up, you basically can go anywhere on the stage. It's kind of broken. And kind of why she was broken in Smash 4, because no one else could do that in that game.
But you know what Bayonetta can do? Bayonetta can live and survive Joker back here just by the skin of her teeth. Does she make it back? Yes, she does. She needs this stock, and she needs it now.
Down throw, not gonna quite do it. I'm not sure.
Honestly, maybe a forward throw with almost max rage, maybe it could do it. But okay. Oh my God, she got hit by
the gun was still going in the middle of which time, letting him get out.
And with an Arsene, oh my goodness. Yep. Ricardo has just all the cards in the deck. Life support for Daniel, and that life support is gone. And oh my gosh, Hall. Oh my gosh, almost had it. Daniel almost had it, but unfortunately, Ricardo's gonna take that game 3 and push the Gold Hornets up 1-0 over Hall.
You know, he did exactly what we had to do. He locked in with his recoveries, and he was able to get those combos going.
Yeah, and honestly, I really love the adaptation from Ricardo. I thought we were gonna see Town and City game 2, but you know what? Good for them for picking it game 3 and just forcing Daniel into like just panic mode, especially that last stock. He just couldn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like going to game 2. You know, Daniel had the counter pick, and with that counter pick, like PS2 was a good option because he noticed that, hey, this Joker does not know how to deal with these platforms here. Let me take advantage of this, and that ended up working out really well, getting a 2-stock game 2. But then the reverse basically happened. It was just like, hey, this Bayo is getting these combos up the top of the stage. Maybe I should protect myself a little bit and also give myself more advantage with the shorter blast zones on the side and maybe get some early kills. And that's exactly what we saw. It's like another 2-stock, and it's like it's kind of crazy to see like, hey, like stage choice matters. Like,
yes,
that is why we have to why we change stages, why we have to ban stages, because like it really affects the outcome of the match.
And one little quirk about Town and City is the mini stage morph mechanic. Like, you see the top 3 platforms right at the start. That's not always going to be like that. Sometimes it will have Town and City will have those 2 platforms on the side and no third platform. Sometimes it'll just be like Final Destination, a nice little shorter version of Final Destination, which allowed Ricardo to just open fire on Bayonetta. Honestly,
yeah, exactly. You know. Well, hey, we're going to be waiting here for a second for some next players. What do you think we're going to see next?
Honestly, we might see... I'm not sure. Well, we're seeing Alroy. They're coming out with the Sora. And Nick, the Pit / Sora. Do you think we see a Sora Ditto?
I'm going to doubt it because, you know, we have the stat sheet here, and it looks like Nick has only played Sora in 4 games. And only has a 50% win rate with them. So I'm like, maybe going against the guy that's been playing Sora all season with no other secondaries with a 79% win rate, probably not a good idea. Maybe I should stick with Pit. But that does mean one thing, though, is that Nick might have a better understanding of the matchup than maybe the Hornets would like them to have. So,
you know what they do have instead of the Sora? They do have the Pit. And honestly, Pit's down B, you know, the Guardian Orbitars, they do tend to, you know, reflect a lot of Sora's projectiles, like, you know, the fire, like the thunder, unless it's right on top of you. That's just a little bit of a quirk about Sora's attacks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, we're probably going to see this Pit player. We've got the characters here now. We got Sora and Pit, as we kind of expected here. But those Guardian Orbitars probably just going to come out a whole bunch and trying to prevent pretty much anything that the Sora's going to try to do. Although I will say, Sora's a lot floatier of a character and probably can get above Pit because, you know, those Orbitars only work on the sides. Maybe if you jumps over it and uses one of his multi-hit in air, might be able to end up hitting and breaking into that Guardian Orbitar.
That is true. Or they could just come down and do an aerial assault with down air, honestly. That will also hit. How do you think this matchup plays? I mean, what stages do you think would be optimal?
I don't know because I've not seen this. I don't think I've seen this matchup before in my life. There's 89 characters in this game, and you got two characters that are not commonly used playing against each other. I don't know if I have an opinion here.
Yeah, you have the last character ever added in Smash Ultimate, and you have a character that has been a mainstay since Brawl. Honestly, both of these characters have really good disadvantage states, so we might see so instead of like a larger playing field, we might see something smaller. Maybe we see Battlefield. Maybe we see small Battlefield. Honestly,
I think if I'm all I can really think of right now is if I'm Nick, I might actually think of like a Smashville or something. Just try to get that central stage picked off because like your down B's got to cover your size, and taking care of that middle platform might help you keep it in there. I think I would give Sora a small advantage. Mostly based on speed, I think Pit is a little bit slow in all the wrong ways. Doesn't really run that fast, doesn't really move that fast up across the stage. But Sora, yes, not fast either. But you have that crazy floatiness you get there.
Yeah, Sora loves to just live in the air with how floaty he really is. Coming from Kingdom Hearts, that's just how he is. It's how Sora operates. And it looks like, they're starting to ban? No, they're not. They're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. How do you think this stage is going to play out in the matchup?
I think we're going to probably see... I don't know what we're going to see. It's like 89 characters. I haven't seen the matchup. But my least favorite thing as the captain of CIAC ESPORTS Smash team is someone will ask me an opinion on a matchup that I've never seen before, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, what's your opinion of this?" It's like, I don't know. I don't care. It's like I don't have to know all these things at a moment's notice. If you ask me any matchup of a character that's on my roster against another character, I'll probably give you an answer. But Sora, Pit, I have no.
Well, what we do know is Pokemon Stadium 2 is a very, very common stage for Game 1s and maybe even Game 2s for people just trying to feel out their opponent, see what they do, see what their habits are, especially in this. This is going to be an interesting matchup, that's for sure. Pit, one thing that he can do to sort of, mitigate Sora's lovely, lovely recovery is he has that arrow. Pit has the arrow that he can do to just chip away maybe one of Sora's jumps, maybe one of the side moves that he has, just something.
Yeah, if the Pit player can just get those arrows down there and prevent some jumps and actually maybe interrupt the recovery process, I feel like that might be a good thing for him to do. Sora probably has one of the better recoveries in the game, given the fact that he's very floaty. His jumps aren't going to take him that high, and he's got an up B that can be acted out of using side B. Really good recovery, but just one interruption can really mess you up and mess with your plan. But
it would be funny if they gentlemened to Minecraft World, in my humble opinion.
Oh yeah, Minecraft World. Yeah, let's go to Minecraft World.
We love playing with blocks all day long, but we do love more playing Smash Ultimate. Honestly,
Minecraft kind of goes hard.
There is a character from Minecraft in Smash. There might just be a little bit of a preview of what's to come.
Yeah, this third set coming up. We're probably going. What we have left on our little sheet here, we have Mord the Cloud from Hall, and we got the Steve from Hurston from the Hornets, and that's actually we were talking about this before we came on the mic. That's a matchup that we might not want to happen. So I'm thinking that maybe Hall doesn't do the Cloud because I think they have other people on their roster.
They do have the Game & Watch, but it hasn't done too well this season. Only appearing in one game, not winning that. But we do have the Pokemon Stadium 2, the set at hand, the second set between Alroy and Nick. I'm just curious to see how this is going to play out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's taking them so long to pick the stage. But
No, they have the stage. It's maybe they were just having a little bit of banter, a little bit of friendly banter. Ooh, the music kind of play.
Oh, they're gonna pick. Champion Cynthia.
Yep, they have to.
Everyone does. Everyone does. They don't have like any better taste.
To be fair, Cynthia's champion theme is really
It's good, but like everybody does it, and I'm like, I'm tired of the song now, man. I'm tired of it.
Oh, sometimes I agree. Oh, look at that. We have the color-coded matchup. We have red and yellow for the Gold Hornet, maybe?
No,
that's the opposite. Oh my goodness.
You know, I mean, if it wasn't against the terms of service, I would love some custom stages. But
maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I'd hope so.
What we are seeing now is a lot of use of the arrow by Nick. And what is Alroy going to do to just, well, get past the arrow, honestly, just stay in? What will he do? I mean, he's doing a lot of pairing with the neutral air.
From what I'm seeing here, it's like I'm not sure if Alroy knows what to do to get in here. Gonna do a side B kind of randomly. Well, getting a good 30% on them.
Yeah, the side B. I mean, while it did get Pit off stage, you know, both characters. Oh, there we go. We see the Guardian Orbitars coming out against that third fire. But you know, honestly, this is gonna be a very interesting matchup. Just seeing how each player are filling each other out right now in neutral and just charging the arrow for Nick. And just let's see what happens. I think they're just waiting for the other to make a mistake, and Nick is just content to just sit away and just play stall. Just I'll shoot out the arrows. I will get this chip. I will play as defensively as I can.
Yeah, I hope that like whenever, like right now, maybe some like more fire rocket spam from Alroy here, but you know, I think it's like matches like these are tough. It's like they're both like really trying to feel each other out in camp. Kind of set up camp here, but, you know.
Who's gonna build the tent first? Who's gonna build the tent first? Honestly, oh, never mind. The tent is destroyed with that little.
That side B did well as a reflector, but didn't quite work.
Yeah, it always works once, never again. Oh, we have that. Oh, I mean that side B in. I mean that was the only choice, but you know, putting himself in a situation to just get edge guarded. But you know, Sora is really good at recovering and getting Nick off of him with that thunder. We have freeze unlocked, which could freeze, but wow, spot dodging the F smash that could have killed. Honestly, both of the characters are kind of light.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like I think like one more like if that up air from the pit player,
and it does, and it puts him up 3 stocks to 2.
They both have really strong aerials, and you know, it's like the first one's gonna hit, so like that's gonna win, and that's what we saw here.
And one little thing that Pit is really good at that we haven't really seen much are those like low percent combos that we almost just saw the down air. That would have been very, very awesome. Pit is really good at the sour down air into like double jump neutral air. Honestly, it's a really good combo. Get some good percent, get some nice chip, and that's what we're seeing right now. Has Nick been touched this time?
Not really. I think you know, like Alroy's getting a lot more desperate with this one. You know, like he's like trying to get into these difficult situations, but catching him at the very end of the neutral B.
The Guardian Orbitars, Nick tried to pull them out to save him. Unfortunately, when the thunder comes out and it's right on the top of you, Pit will explode, especially at like 125%.
Yeah. Well, we got Alroy here getting some better pickups here with the right positioning on all of his moves.
One honestly underrated thing that we need to see is like maybe we can see one little use of fire to get some like stall. Honestly, just get some hit lag and going for like a combo, maybe a throw or something.
You know, the side B gonna be perfectly timed right there. It is face.
If there's one thing I'd like to say about Pit side B, it always works at least once. It always works once. Will it work again?
Oh my! You know,
honestly, I don't know if Alroy was gonna make it back to stage there, but you know what? It doesn't matter. He did. He's still at one stock.
Recovery perfectly,
but he messed it up. Oh. He messed it up. Oh my gosh. That's a way to end game 1.
That's not how you want to end game 1.
That is not how you want to do it. But I think maybe Nick does know this matchup. You know, playing Sora a little bit on the side What can Alroy do to, I don't know, change his game plan, give himself a better fighting chance in game 2?
You know, I think something he's going to have to do is play a little more defensively and really kind of know where my points of pressure are going to be. Because a lot of times what you saw was like Alroy would either do a unsafe air dodge or just an unsafe movement into Nick's territory. And all Nick had to do was just dash back and do something about it, like especially towards the end there at the ledge where where Alroy did a bad air dodge out, and Nick was able to adjust to it and get that F smash off with a very easy 15-20%. And you know, like those like small situations like that kept adding up throughout that game. So just being able to recognize like, hey, it's not safe for me to go in or go out here. I should maybe try to go further up and give myself a little more space and a little more time to really figure out where I want to land, or go towards the ledge and get yourself some of that invisibility, because like that instantly turns it into a stochastic game where, hey, I don't know which options they're going to do off the ledge, but there's like a small window here, and some of them are safe, some of them aren't, and they're safe based on what I choose. So, and then the other thing is just that like being able to know where to get in on. You know, I think Alroy was kind of struggling. Like once you saw him get into any sort of disadvantage and like a stock difference, Alroy didn't really know where his points of pressure were, and really didn't know like, hey, I didn't really take the time to really discover what the openings were to use. He had a few combos up there. I think there was like beginning of stock 2. There was an up tilt into
like, I think it was up air, right?
Up air, and then maybe some nair stuff there. But like that needs to happen more often, and not just like say, hey, I need to hit you, I'm going to go to you now.
And well, what better way to do that than to just remove all platforms and go to final destination? I mean, both characters, I mean, they're able to just go around and just shoot projectiles all over the place. I mean, yeah, Pit has the Guardian Overcharge to just defend a little bit better, but
yeah,
this is definitely shaping up to be one of the matchups we've seen in a while. I mean, these are two characters we don't really see often, and honestly, hey, it's fun. It's chaotic. This is Smash Bros.
Yeah, exactly.
Game 2 of set 2. Who will take the win? Starting off with a nice little 4% off the arrow for Nick. Honestly, that was really good.
Oh, rare miss of the down tilt of the down air into neutral air, you know?
But you know, he's doing a lot of damage to Alroy, and honestly, it looks like Nick's playing a lot in the corner. He's just staying in the corner because he knows, like, maybe he just knows that, like, oh yeah, Alroy's going to approach. I'm just going to set his shield. He's not going to do anything. F smash there. Sora's really light.
Nick has his area where it's just like, hey, I know this is my safe area, and if you get into my safe area, I'm going to hit you. Yep. And that's kind of like what I was talking about. I was like, hey, Alroy needs to slow it down and figure out where that spot is where he can get in. Almost getting him with the neutral B and the freeze there, though.
You would think the player with better stage control, at least more central stage control, would have like the advantage, but in this situation, it's just not happening. Well, now it's happening with, you know, Nick just content to just sit out here and just say, yeah, approach me. I have the percentile advantage. I dare you to come out. I'm just gonna keep throwing arrows.
Well, good catch with the up B there, you know. I think we can see more of these combos where he's sort of abusing the fact that I can up B to side B and do all these really weird things. Oh, good F tilt.
Good F tilt to catch the jump, honestly, and this game is practically even. Oh, try for the up smash, but try for the up smash instead gets F smashed by Nick for the first stock. But I mean, all it takes is one hit for Sora to get this kill.
Going for the up throw, maybe trying to get that thunder. Yeah, trying to get that thunder. I was hoping for maybe like try to follow with an up air. You know, that would kill 100%.
Yep. What would do a little bit of damage and put Nick into disadvantage would be that little dash attack we tried earlier. But you know, Nick just coming back to like, you know, I'll just shoot arrows. Why not? I may as well. Yeah, I'll shoot them the wrong way too. But it's not like you're gonna approach. I'll just build up a tent, put up a little fortress. I dare you to show up. Then I'm gonna, you know, grab you down for a corner.
There's no reason to. He's
just sitting there. You got time.
Yeah, he's got time. He's got to lose his stock here.
Will he?
Ooh, nice. Like I appreciate it.
He's trying things.
Like Alroy's like trying to get in there and just like give him like put it in a spot where like, hey, my uppie is gonna do something.
It's just honestly, at this point, I mean, Pitt just dies to a gust of wind. Like back throw.
Yeah, that back throw's gonna do it.
Yeah, it killed. Oh, it almost did it. Honestly, that was so close too. But you know, building up basically 95% of extra credit. Honestly, that was really good first stock by Nick.
Yeah, you know, but you know, Sora can rack up damage pretty quickly. Just like if maybe Alroy can get like one good opening here.
A little underrated thing that I just noticed was that Nick threw out the arrow to try and counter, just try and throw one out. Alroy countered it, and Nick used the counter to go and do that.
Oh no!
And look what happens here. That stock. Oh boy, this is not looking good for Alroy. But there's always a chance for a comeback, however slim that chance may be.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Interesting. Could be something, but Pitt. One thing that Pitt does have.
Yeah, Pitt. You know, both these characters have really insane recoveries. You know, I didn't realize that before. But you know, maybe
he took the jump. He took the jump. But what is he gonna do? Is he gonna go for the down smash? The down air? No, he didn't.
He missed it. Like he overestimated.
Ooh, honestly, I would like to see a Meteor Smash kill. Honestly, it would be really good. But you know what? We see a classic Pitt F Smash kill, and that takes the set 2-0, and Hall has tied it 1-1, which means we will see at minimum a 4th set here in the CIAC Championship.
Yeah, you know, like when we get to the usually throughout the season, we don't get to see anything beyond a 3rd set because it's all first to 2 in the regular season. But this is actually first to 3. We're probably going to be seeing some of the best. When we get to that side of the bracket, we'll probably be seeing the best players from each team going out. Like when we will be seeing, I think, from what I hear, Hurston is the clear.
Hurston is coming out. They are coming out. Hurston and Mord, they are coming out. Mord, Cloud, he's played 8 games with it, 88%, but going in with Game & Watch against Steve? Okay, what do we think about this matchup?
Well, you know, this is the opposite of the last one. We've seen this a lot recently with Akula and Mia, two of the best players in the world from Japan. You know, we've seen Mia take a lot of sets off of Akula in the past 6 months or so, and I think Mia might actually have a slight edge.
I think he has the positive record right now.
I think Mia has the positive record on Akula right now, and you know, when we talk about that pro level, you don't necessarily always see it at like maybe like a high school level or even collegiate. Like it spans so wide. The game changes so wildly at different levels of the game. But what we can like understand from that is that Game & Watch is able to deal with the tools that Steve has really well. And what I'd probably guess to say is that forward air and that up B are very good at destroying Steve's blocks, and that's going to allow Mord here to get in a lot more often than maybe a Steve player would be used to. But we're going to get right into it on PS2. No time to wait. Set 3.
No time to waste, and no time to waste for Steve to start mining and throwing out that combo that we all know and love, the down throw into a nice little dash attack.
You know, 52% to start the first like 15 seconds of the game. Always good to see.
He wants it. He's a no block, straight action. Let's go with the minecart there. One thing that Game & Watch can do is he can bucket reflect the minecart.
Yeah, oh my wow.
But you know, Hurston, he is just dominating right now.
He's not playing any games. He's here to take. He's like, okay.
he wants to block that recovery. No pun intended there. And he's just throwing stuff out. He knows something's gonna hit. It's just a matter of time. Game & Watch, although he is very floaty, Steve just kills him with back air.
You know, these like Hurston's really good with this right now. Like really quick percent.
Oh my god, 71 to start. What is this game? He's not playing Smash Bros. He's playing Minecraft. He has Anvil, and he is already up 2 stocks. In like, honestly, that was like 15 seconds, and he's doing it again. Oh my, another 61. See, when it's not happening to you, sometimes it's fun to watch.
I mean, he's good with it. Like, he doesn't, like, Hurston's not even have the time to be in mind. He's just like, no, get over here. I have what I need.
He really does. And honestly, he's just throwing it out. One thing that he really has, honestly, gold. It's really good. It's really fast. Yes, doesn't have the least durability, but you know what it also has? Some really good speed. Back throw. Oh God, Steve with rage. What will happen here? Will he kill with a forward there, a forward throw, a forward smash? What will he do? He's mining. He has diamonds. He has TNT, but he blows himself up.
Blows himself up. Okay.
But here's why that's good. Diamond. Game & Watch is now at kill percent. What is Ward gonna do to try and eliminate this Steve and maybe put himself in a position to win?
You know, I was very like, okay, yep.
Yeah.
You know, the command grab, minecart into back air, classic for Steve. Gotta take game 1 in a dominant fashion. Mord not allowed to do anything. Our conversation about the top players in the world, irrelevant with Hurston's dominant play.
Honestly, let's be honest here. Minecraft did come out over like 20 years after Game & Watch's platform. So maybe Steve, maybe Alex, it's just a little bit. Maybe they're just a little bit better than the Mr. Game & Watch. But honestly, that just felt like someone pulled out a steamroller and it was dominant. Hurston's use of the blocks to try and like just mess around with an edge guard combo or mess around with a punish for honestly that first stock we saw Game & Watch tried to do the dash attack and missed, and Hurston said no, we're gonna jump, we're gonna back air, it will kill, it will be awesome. What needs to happen for more? Do we see the cloud? Does he stay Game & Watch? What do we see here?
Okay, so even though I guess we have the historic pro level play with Game & Watch being dominant at the top level, something we also have to recognize is that Mord also has a cloud, and you know, generally speaking, I would say
King K. Rool. Well, this is certainly going to be a matchup of all time. If I'll be candid here, Steve does very well against King K. Rool. It's a heavy. King K. Rool is a very huge hurt box. The combos are easier, but maybe use of Crown and Cannonball could help destroy the blocks and like maybe, you know, mess up Hurston's momentum. I guess.
Yeah, you know, the crown is a very good tool for breaking blocks. It's like, and also very like the Cannonball very good. You also have to recognize that Crown actually has armor on it. So like, when you throw out that Crown, K. Rool can like take like I think like 10-12% before he actually like gets out of like any sort of like he's like has like this armor, and also the ability for like all of his other armor that he gets throughout the match. You know, that's going to be a very big deal here. But we also have to recognize that like this matchup does not work for K. Rool's favor in a lot of situations. Because like,
for example, Battlefield.
I think the K. Rool really like it's a combination of the K. Rool has to know what they're doing and the Steve has to not know what they're doing. Because that's kind of what I've seen at a high level, where it's just like I've seen some matches like this where the K. Rool just dominates the Steve player, and I've seen some matches where the K. Rool isn't even allowed to like breathe.
Well, will this be one or the other? Honestly, I'm kind of sad Moore didn't pull out the cloud, but you know what? Maybe he's not confident in it. Maybe he's confident with the King K. Rool, but you know what? We're going to start with more of the same. We're going to start with more of the same, 60% to start off, and Hurston is just dominating. He wants this kill. He wants it now.
Yeah, you know, like, just like all of those, he just knows how to extend everything. Like a lot of Steve players maybe like they'll drop some things or something like that, but he knows the exact move that you need to do next in order to make sure to get that one extra hit. And he's gonna get the down air, get that one extra kill. Yeah. He has not taken a single hit yet.
That was a honestly dominant 0 to death. And does the person have iron now? And is he trying to go? Oh my God!
All the way down.
Oh, he has it.
Another stock. It has not even been a minute yet.
3%, and that only hit was from the crown, from the up B. What is happening here? What is going on? Hurston is He's just sitting here and says, "Yeah, I'm a Steve. I live in Connecticut, but I am just here for violence." This crocodile is getting cooked right now. Oh my goodness. And he's also getting a little bit of chip damage through the elytra. It's just...
Yeah, that's something that the coach of East Harvard was telling me. That he really loves to use elytra offensively in neutral, and that's what we're seeing here. You know, like, it's working really well. Like, oh, that didn't work that time, but like...
It almost did, and honestly, well, I mean, credit to Moore. They are getting some percent, but it doesn't matter. It was a dominant 3 stock from Hurston to take this set 2-0 and tie it up for the Titans.
Tied up for the Hornets.
Tie it up for the Hornets. Oh my goodness.
Also, they're up 2-1 now, so it's not tied anymore.
It's not even tied. Oh my gosh. It was just so dominant. It happened so fast. It was like it was just a flash before your eyes. If you blinked, you would have missed this set. And Hurston's that was domination.
Yeah, I think I know who's going to be playing next.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, this is a very interesting quirk of the CIAC, but because we're seeing a game 4, we could see Hurston come out. But you know what? We're not going to see Hurston come out again. We're going to see... Do we see Ricardo come out again?
No, we're not. They're still preparing.
That was just... I'm just in awe. I'm in shock, and I'm in awe.
That was just...
Mord cannot come out with the Game & Watch into the King K rule. I honestly thought we were going to see the Cloud. He's won 88% of those games, but... Wow.
If you want my honest opinion, I think we're going to see Nick come back out because he won his set earlier.
Yeah.
I will say, when I was at a recruiting event 2 months ago at this point, and Hall High School's coach was telling me, like, hey, I got this Pitt player. He's really good. And
is he better than Hurston?
Well, we'll see about that. But, Pitt into, I think I've actually seen Pitt Steve before, mostly because I believe... at some point when we had when Quinnipiac had Billy Shilley on the roster, we tried having his Pitt, Billy Shilley's Pitt go in on, I think, Pango's Steve at some point. I thought the championship it was Pokemon Trainer, but I think maybe at some other point in maybe the regular season we tried out the Pitt on that. What we found was that Pitt's multi-hit aerials are really good for breaking these blocks, but they're not necessarily the most efficient because, the disjoints on Pitt aren't very large and are probably not going to be... They're not very large, so you have to be really close to the blocks, and that kind of gives the opportunity for the Steve player to realize, hey, I'm doing my mining behind this wall here, and I'm going to stop mining and pay attention to what this guy's doing with my blocks. So I would say if we get that matchup, I would say we might be able to see some good offensive stuff from Nick, being able to break those blocks, and also maybe take a step back and use some arrows to try to break those down. But, we'll have to see how it gets played.
One little bit of a quirk that I will say about Steve's blocks is this is just a Smash Ultimate thing. Every hitbox in this game, every hurt box is a circle. Steve's blocks, they look like squares. They are circles. So Pitt's neutral air, Pitt's forward air, they will be different. And Bayonetta versus Steve? Or will we see the Meta Knight? No, I don't think. I think we're gonna see Steve.
I guess that's a good point though. With breaking the blocks, something that Bayonetta can do is you can do the heel slide, the grounded heel slide, and get the first initial hit onto the blocks, and then do the kick up to get rid of the rest.
Get both of them. Yeah, it's just a matter of how efficient will Daniel be at getting rid of the blocks, and whether or not Hurston can just say, "Hey, I get rid of my blocks. I dare you. I'm just gonna hit you with minecart and disadvantage." Because we all know Steve's love minecart at a disadvantage. But one thing that Hurston has been excellent at doing is just preventing himself from being in disadvantage. He was just, I could basically count on less than 5 fingers how many times he was in disadvantage. And we're going to see it again. Steve, he's breaking it out. It's better than the Meta Knight by a long shot.
Yeah, hey, with this rule set, being able to send your best player twice is really, really broken. It's just awesome.
If you got a team
East Hartford High, and they have a one player that's clearly dominant over everybody else, then yeah, that's gonna work out for them. But maybe maybe in the future, if as this expands, you can see rule sets that include 5 players in the high school level, and that'd be a lot more.
I would love to see a 5th player. Yeah, and
A fourth. Well, you gotta get the 4th first.
oh yeah, that is true.
It's just like
For right now, we're starting off simple, small battlefield. This is a smaller version of Pokemon Stadium 2, as you stated earlier. And honestly, this is looking to be a very, very fun little matchup. As you can see, both players are kind of laughing, just getting ready for this match. And this is going to be either explosive or this will take a while.
yeah, exactly. Hey, is this Steve player using Joy-Cons?
Honestly, if he is, that's awesome.
He's using Joy-Cons.
He is awesome for that. Oh my goodness.
If you guys don't know, Joy-Cons are probably objectively the worst controller you could use. There is only one worse controller you could possibly choose from, which is just a single Joy-Con rather than 2. But we're gonna start out really with the same thing we saw the last game, with an easy 50% coming up for Hurston here.
He said, I'll be in front of the blocks. I'll create my own walls, honestly. And he's just breaking them down with Elytra. Honestly, yeah, now I'm going to mine. We've seen this before. We're just going to get just a little bit of mining. Why not?
I like the use of the walls there to be offensive. Like, hey, this is my zone, and you're here to stay.
You're in my cage. You will be hurt. Steve getting, no more wooden tools. We've upgraded to stone.
Yeah, getting that fast, extra damage is really important here. But hey, the catch there from
Daniel, honestly, just giving Hurston just a little bit more difficulty. And honestly, it's happening. It's happening. That back air somehow killing. Do I know how? No. Does he have tools? Yes. Honestly, this is starting to get. This might be a little bit out of hand. That forward air, that back air, it's starting to do damage. The parry, that was excellent parry by Daniel's part. Just getting some real damage out there. Honestly, Daniel needs to keep Hurston in the air. Just force him to just use all of his iron as quickly as possible. Prevent him from mining as much as possible. That is how you win this matchup. And up smash, yeah, that was a good read on the up smash by Hurston. And oh my goodness, more mining. Does he have iron? Isn't it iron pick? Does he have the mine cart? Just throwing it out. Why not? I'll just build iron. I'll use my Elytra offensively.
Yeah, he loves to use it in neutral and get that situation. That worked really well. It's you're kind of forced to shield. There's not much you can do about it. You're kind of forced to shield it a little bit, and that kind of it's that combination of being safe on shield and also getting that advantage there. But also the mine cart with the redstone gonna do it. Jab almost gonna kill here.
Oh no. Daniel is in a very, very sticky situation here. So, right now, Hurston, even if he dies to that back air, he will spawn. He has diamonds. It is time for some really, really interesting action here. Unless, we are seeing some nice damage output by Hurston. I mean, Daniel's trying to do things. He's trying to see what he can do against the deadly, deadly, deadly wall. But it's just, this is Hurston's game. This is Minecraft. He has the command grab and, oh no. Oh. The animal kill, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Perfect setup there, when that anvil goes back down, the block breaks. Active hitbox. And he was ready there with the down smash. Getting extra coverage. Oh my god.
So, we all know how small that anvil is. It's not small. You think it looks like the size of that block? No, it's just a huge circle, and it hits hard. And it kills. And that's what we saw, a absolutely dominant 2-stock to start off what could be game point for the Golden Hornets.
I believe it's going to be, unless there's a huge adjustment from Daniel, it doesn't seem like he has any secondaries here. All 20 games he played were with Bayonetta in the regular season and earlier side of the playoffs. But maybe we will see something new here. We're still kind of waiting here for a choice.
What does Daniel need to do to maybe try and give himself a chance in this matchup?
Honestly, find out where you can use maybe some witch times here and there. Bayonetta's bats within mechanic to try to get out of those combos more often. That could be that could work, but we also so we got the Steve Bayonetta staying on the roster.
There's just no other choice. There is nothing we can do. It has to happen. We have to see, can Daniel try to break the blocks a little bit better? Can he try to keep Steve in the air, preventing him from mining as much? In the Steve matchup, there are two stages, essentially. There is the stage where Steve does not have that much iron, where they have to think about whether or not to use minecart, whether or not to use anvil, because one little quirk is if Steve has no iron, his down throw just does not work at all. So that's one stage. The second stage is when he does have a decent amount of iron in that inventory. That's when everything goes bonkers. That's when he can get those iron tools. Isn't it iron pick with the furnace and all of that? Can he drop the anvil? Can he use the minecart at a disadvantage? Especially with gold and redstone, that makes it even more powerful. And there's no need to explain what happens when Steve gets diamond or gold. It's just, what can Daniel do to keep Hurston off of the ground?
Yeah, very interesting battlefield. I would assume Person would have banned it here, especially because I think some other Steves don't like the stage as much. But, he doesn't seem to care, so he's getting that
this is a little bit of a start. Honestly, what Daniel can do, is he could SDI out, but the game's basically dead even. Well, not quite anymore, with the minecart almost hitting. And, this is an interesting setup with the TNT there. He wants to try something, just setting up shop. Honestly, why not? Offensive Elytra with the up tilt and back air. Does he need extra tools? No. Is he just going to do it? Yes.
I do like how Daniel tried to use the down tilt guns to try to get that TNT to go off. Very good idea to make sure that he's not putting himself in harm's way. But, Hurston here is just like, he kind of is just waiting for the perfect opportunity to get in that setup. But
minecart from across the stage for the first kill, and now it's Minecraft time. It's time to mine that craft. It's happening. It is just happening. But Bayonetta's trying to do things.
Yeah, no, he's catching like these like weird points where maybe Hurston isn't expecting to get like pressured by using those fast stacking like side Bs and up Bs. Maybe we'll see a little bit of.
One thing to be mindful of: Steve has no iron, none, not anymore.
He can give himself a little chance to mine here. I think he's mostly he's really focused on the offense here, and hey, listen, my stone tools are good enough, and I don't necessarily need to mine as much.
Yep, and you know what he does need to do? Honestly, with the up smashes, that was a good option. What he could have done there, honestly, a little bit of
he tried.
He wanted the bottom of that block. Yep. But you know what? Up tilt, double jump, back air.
Yeah,
kill.
Exactly.
That's just what happens. And now we're in a little checkmate position here.
2-1.
2-1. Diamond. It's time. What will we see?
Trying to get Hurston to exhaust the durability of that diamond might be the play here, but I'll also try to get a really early kill. You are on battlefield against Bayo. Bayo can get this done.
Bayo loves triplats, honestly, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to just suffocate, but 1-3 little hits, and now this game is just dead. Well, not even just dead even percent, and just honestly being lapped in stock percent. Yeah, this is looking very, very, very dicey.
Yeah, if I'm Daniel right now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably trying to figure out what the perfect position to do a combo up top, but not quite getting it.
He needs to continue to hit those ABKs, but the light hit of the anvil, just sending him off stage. And honestly, that was a really good save there by Daniel, almost getting hit by an anvil off the wooden block. But right now, this is looking to maybe. No!
Easy.
Oh no! Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daniel making a good decision to air dodge out away from the magma block there.
and finally getting a situation where maybe you can
One,
get
two,
that
three.
top side kill.
Almost
Not
off the
quite
top.
doing it with the jab.
Oh gosh.
It's
okay.
one more hit. It's really like one more back air from Hurston that's gonna take it.
One more forward throw? Was that a
That's
forward?
it.
Was that a forward air? Wow.
That's it.
That's it. That is the way the set ends, and that is the way the Gold Hornets, they will take it. They will take it.
Yeah, you know, like East Hartford, like, you know, like once those first like 2 sets were like really close, and we had some like back and forth. And once Hurston got in there with the Steve, you know, it was over though. But you know, congrats to the Hornets for winning the CIAC Esports Championships for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and also congratulations to the Hall Titans for being the runner-ups this year. You know, like they played a very good game, and they were very they made sure to like put up a really good fight, and I think they definitely have like a great future out of them. You know, maybe for next season though.
Maybe we will see something in the spring split. Honestly, once again, my name is Julius.
Yeah, mine is John.
And this has been the CTCIAC Championships, and we are signing off.